All right. So, what if you could have bountiful birthday blessings every day? What if every day was something you could give birth to, blessing wise? My name is Mr. 2020. You're listening to the Power of Imagination podcast, where we explore one thing and one thing only, the power of vision. I'm going to tell you about the pink sunglasses project shortly, but I'm having a chat. I'm actually having 4 chats right now. One's with one's with Dina, and she tells me that her little one shares the same birthday as me. And so she shares with me a photo. And she also tells me the name of her boat and her business. And I just lose my mind. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm nuts about this stuff. I love people. I just love people. I just love people. Oh my God, she's sending me the company logo right now. I just can't believe this stuff. She's full on, and I love full on. I think the worst thing in the world is being a 40-watt light bulb in a brownout. Or, I'm not going to go the other way. So she says to me, my little guy in the front, and we all had our blue sunglasses on after reading the book, Pete the Cat. You'd love this story because when you put on blue sunglasses, you see the world in a whole new way. Oh my God. So years ago, I had this crazy idea. I just might run with it again. I decided to be the pink sunglasses guy. And I bought me a dozen pair of pink sunglasses. I got them from one of those companies where you can get them for dirt cheap if you order 12. So I ordered 12. What the hell, right? And here was the spin. It was for breast awareness. And I know someone's going to get offended. Good on you. I love when people choose to get offended and then blame me. It's like choosing mediocrity and blaming me. Yeah, what a hoot. But anyway, I decided to be the pink sunglasses guy for breast awareness. And a lot of people thought it was for breast cancer awareness, and I'm not interested in that at all. I'm interested in beauty. And here was my spin. Because when people would ask me about it, I'd tell them, look, it's for breast awareness. And oh, wow, good on you, pal. Did you lose someone to that? Or did you? No. Breast awareness. Well, listen to me closely. And listen to me quickly before you get all goofy in the head, right? Because people make up their own stories, and they settle for their own stories. They get loopy. But I just said, look, when I see beauty, I'm being loving. And what I would love is for more people to simply see beauty. Instead of lusting after something or someone, what if you just saw beauty? Because when I see breasts, I see beauty. And I'm talking about not just breasts, I'm talking about everything. What if you just chose to see beauty and be love? What if you just noticed you could be on fire for life and give life to the lovely instead of lusting after anything? What if you could accept you? What if you could accept that your desires are divine in origin? You know, they're gifts from God in my experience. And you're how God has the adventure of a lifetime. So what if you saw through those glasses? You don't see many men wearing pink sunglasses. You almost never hear a man talking about breast awareness. They're too scared to admit that they could see beauty, and that they do. And not just in boobies, but in everything. Because I notice a lot of people lust after everything. And what they lust after, they feel lost. And like maybe they'll have it someday after something. And then they just go right into the world of addiction. Before I can do this, I need to have that first. Before this, than that. Before I can simply appreciate the beauty of the moment, the beauty that's in front of me, the beauty that I am. Before I can be loving. What if you saw the world in a completely different way? Blue glasses, pink glasses. What if the scales dropped off your eyes and all you saw was possibility and opportunity to be the blessing? So I'm going to give you some homework, and then we'll go into the silence. And here's your homework. Because you are God having the adventure of a lifetime, I want you to take a walk today. Bonus points if you don't wear shoes. And I want you to take a walk, and I want you to imagine lovingly for everyone you pass and everyone that pops into your mind. Just imagine lovingly for them. Instead of feeling bad about their problems or imagining more inner arguments with them, what if you just lifted them up? What if you saw them through the pink or the blue glasses? What if you let yourself see what they are as lost? And what if you saw them lost in love? Because what you are is love. And what we settle for is often lust. Anyway, imagine of something lovely now as we go into the silence. So I got me the sniffles, and I'm okay with that. Victoria's out. She's on special assignment with her sister and brother. We call it sibling weekend. She'll be back on Sunday-ish. I think it's Sunday. Anyway, maybe Monday. I don't know. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. And I sit here, and I share. I share what I feel matters in the world. I'm curious how many people got offended about my pink sunglasses and breast awareness bit. Because I only had a dozen pairs and I didn't really run with the project. But gosh darn it, I had some great conversations. Mostly the men thought it was weird. The women digged it. And it gave me a chance to share a little bit. You know, like how you see is determined by how you be. And we live in a world where I think there's increasing levels of mental illness, where people are choosing to be offended, choosing to be upset, because they don't remember who they are. See beauty, be love. That's my message today. If you got gold, join us. A couple different ways you can do it. ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. That's a fun little one you can still get involved in. Neville Goddard Store has all kind of goodies. That's NevilleGoddardStore.com. And our big one, JoinRemarkable.com. I can't tell you the fun I'm having in our chat right now. I took a little break to chat with you. But we do at least 2 live calls a month. We got a private Facebook group, a messenger chat that goes nuts for about 2 hours, 3 hours a day now. You don't have to try to keep up, but you can join in anytime. And what can I say? What if you hung out with some cool kids? What if you chose to stretch and soar instead of being, I don't know, people just look for excuses. Excuses to be upset. And here I am this morning having a chat with a lovely. Finding out her and her fella got a business and a boat. named after what I teach, what I live by, what I live for. More playtime, more playmates. All right. My name is Mr. 2020. You've been listening to the Power of Imagination podcast, where we explore one thing and one thing only: the wonderful power of the human imagination, the power of vision. And I invite you to get some pink or blue sunglasses. See ya.